Okay, so change of plans. Instead of going to that other optional island within the southeast quadrant, I decided I wanted to do this first. Mainly because in the next video, I can explore that optional island, then go to the northeast quadrant and explore one of the optional islands there. So, that's what I decided to do. I also decided I wasn't going to go through the first couple floors and get the good things there, just to save a little bit of time. I think what I may do is for good things where I really have to go out of my way to get them, such as in this temple, like the first couple of floors. I think like in a later video, not in this one, but some later video, I'll just tack on me getting good things at the end of it, and not include commentary. Like, if anyone, for anyone who may have watched my Ocarina of Time playthrough, I did something kind of like that, where I would have entire videos with no commentary, where it's just me getting gold sculptulas, or doing the fishing minigame, because it's really not that interesting. There's not really much to talk about, So I think I'll probably do something like that. I know I changed the way I'm gonna do things like every fucking video, I know, but I guess I really don't have much of an excuse, but still. Now, of course, the grappling hook can get you some pretty nifty stuff. Yeah, I think it can get you a couple of good things in the first few floors. And I know it can get you a few treasure charts too. But again, and also the bomb shoes, I think can get you some stuff too. Run! Don't let the phantom catch you. Go, Link. Yeah, see, there you go. There we go. Not in the first 6 floors or 5, but still a good thing that I got from a grappling hook. But yeah, so and of course in this episode we'll be introduced to a new type of phantom. I think it's the last kind, the golden phantom. But oh geez, yeah, I thought maybe I could run by it, but no luck. Oh yeah, and apparently the training sequence does not include fishing. I could have sworn it did. I guess I must have read something wrong. So I might do that, because it's not very long, and I can just look at a guide and do that. So I might do that. I think you get the great spin attack for doing it. I think I know you get some sort of swordsman scroll, but honestly I didn't look into what exactly it did. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm just thinking about this because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier about Zelda stuff, because I'm obsessed with Zelda. But we're talking about Triforce Heroes a little bit. Yeah, I could have sworn that game was released on the DSi. I think I got it mixed up with a re-release of the original Four Swords games somehow, which apparently also had a 3DS release. I didn't know that, and I wasn't aware of that. I don't know, and it includes a single player mode. So if I can get the 3DS emulator to work, yeah, I totally forgot about that that trapdoor. If I can get the 3DS emulator to kind of work, I actually may stop and do the what am I doing? Oh yeah, that. But yeah, I forgot you can't scroll the map. I kind of forgot you can't do that. If I can get the 3DS emulator to work, I can go ahead and play that then. And, Triforce Heroes, so. Because, again, last time I tried to use the 3DS simulator, I couldn't get it to work at all. I tried to play A Link Between Worlds, and it was horrible. It was too laggy to do anything. It wasn't just it dropped a few frames. It was it took 30 seconds for the title card to fully appear, that kind of just horrendous, not barely functioningness, I can't work with that, if I'm playing a game and it freezes for a second, or there's a couple of drop frames, I'm not gonna be that anal about it. But if it's something like that, that is a no-go. Yeah, it takes me a few minutes to kind of remember what exactly I have to do here. Oh yeah, and speaking of the Triforce Hero things, apparently it takes place in a neighboring country of Hyrule called Hytopia, which is just really weird to me, because pretty much any time a different country is seen within a Zelda game, it's always in an alternate dimension, Termina, or Lorule. It's very rarely in the quote unquote real world. You know, like the original Zelda world. It's really weird, actually. But yeah, it's just a regular old country that's just not Hyrule. It's odd to think about. Yeah, and apparently the 2 Oracle games also take place in neighboring countries. Of course, yeah, I've never played those, so I don't, you know. But that's just what my friend told me. And also, what else? Oh yeah, apparently, Ordon, from Twilight Princess, is actually not in Hyrule. Apparently, it's actually a province that's neighboring it, which is really weird to think about. Yeah. So does that mean that Link isn't even a Hylian? He's an Ord. Yeah. Apparently, I looked it up on the wiki. Like apparently, like the freaky. Yeah, I was looking at a guide here. The freaky chicken thing. You know, with the human face. I really shouldn't know what her name is. Calls like Link an Ordonian or Ordonian or something like that. So yeah, it is Ordon, right? Shit, I wish I might. I should know this. I know I should. I always second guess myself. If you watch Day My Playthrough, you know I'm constantly second guessing myself. It is Ordon, right? That sounds like it's right. Again, I should know this. I mean, Twilight Princess isn't exactly my favorite Zelda game, but I still played it through several times. Ordon Village, yeah, that sounds right. Again, I'm constantly second guessing myself, so it's probably okay. It's probably what it is. Yeah, again, I thought I could maybe run by him, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, Ordon Village. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, apparently Ordon is not in Hyrule. I just assumed it was, and I guess I must have missed the text that kind of let us know that it wasn't in Hyrule. That's really weird to think about. Huh. Yeah, because it's just that in the Zelda games, Hyrule tends to be talked about as if it's like the entire world. Like it's never like Ganondorf wants to take over the whole world. It's like he's just like, oh, he wants to take over Hyrule. It's like, okay, then what? Will he go after other countries, or will he just be like, well, Hyrule's under my control. I guess I'll just stop here. You know? Yeah, I didn't bother to go after that one time thing because I mean I have more than enough. You know, I think also I might have just forgotten to do it, like in my haste. But yeah, 'cause yeah, again, it's always like Ganondorf was to take over Hyrule, and just Hyrule. You know, like I kind of like knew that Hyrule wasn't like the only place in the world. It's just like the way the games talk about Hyrule that it kind of comes across like that. And in Ocarina of Time, the Great Deku Tree talks about like how Hyrule was created. It sounds like a fucking world, or it sounds like a fucking like the origin of Earth, like in like a Greek mythology or something. Yeah, and there I was just reading the order I have to put the stones in. You know, like nothing existed, not even time, and like the laws of nature, in Hyrule until the goddesses came. But it's like, okay, what about the places outside of Hyrule? Did those places just not exist, or like I don't know? It's very unusual. Again, like the way Hyrule is talked about, it's as if it's like the only place in the world, or it's like the center of the world, literally. It's a little unusual. But that's just me thinking too deep into what I know. But still, it's a little unusual. You have to admit. Yeah, damn, I was so close. Yeah. I keep underestimating how far their vision goes. Like thinking about it, shouldn't their vision stop at that fucking cone that they have on the minimap? Like, why have the cone stop there if they can see farther? I mean, yeah, I guess it's more just what direction they're looking in, but still, I don't know. I still call it BS. But yeah, so I mean, I do like how I talk about pretty much everything except for this game when I'm playing it. Breath of the Wild, Triforce Heroes, the Oracle games, even though I've never even played those games before. I pretty much talk about everything except for Phantom Hourglass as I play through it. Though in all fairness, I'm just doing shit I've already done before for the most part. So I mean, I really got nothing new to say. And really, this temple isn't. I mean, playing it is more interesting than it is to talk about. You know, like like yeah, like seeing like the new curveballs that the temple throws at you is a bit more interesting to play through than to talk about. I feel like. Yep, it's yeah, this is just it's all weird and topsy turvy. I don't like it. Huh? Oh no, it's hideous. Oh no, oh it's scary. I don't like the horns. Okay, but yeah, those are the golden phantoms. As one of the skeletons will tell, I get a little hint pertaining to them. But if one of the phantoms or one of the phantom eyes sees you, I actually had a guide open here. That's why I knew about the switch right away. If basically if you get caught in any way, like all the golden phantoms in the room will just teleport right to you, which is horrifying. But yeah, I mean it's a new gimmick. But yeah, they'll just teleport just straight to you, no matter where you are in the room. But I think they're about as fast as the regular phantoms, so you can still you can still just run away. So that's good. They're not faster than the red phantoms. I think they actually might be slower than the original ones. I don't know. I think they're either the same speed or slower. So that's one good thing. Yeah, I decided to. Actually, I think I do get the Phantom Eye. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I do get them. I meant like right that second. So yeah. Nintendo, when are you gonna draw a map of the entire Zelda world, not just Hyrule? I want it now. No. I'm joking. Yeah, and of course we don't actually have a Hyrule in like Wind Waker or yeah, but that's like a very extreme case because Hyrule's literally fucking destroyed. So and Phantom Hourglass, of course. But then Spirit Tracks comes along and we get a new Hyrule, and that's complicating things. But yes, I don't know. It is weird to think about like other countries existing in this world that are not Hyrule. I wonder like I don't know, like did the Golden Goddesses like bother with those kingdoms, or I don't know. Like again, I never played Triforce Heroes or either Oracle game, so I don't know like if the Golden Goddesses are involved or not. Did the Oracle games come after Ocarina of Time? Because I'm pretty sure that's when the Golden Goddesses were first mentioned, or they were first introduced into the series was Ocarina of Time, I believe, right? Yeah, and I don't know when the Oracle games came out, so I don't know. But Triforce Heroes, of course, that's Triforce Heroes. So it'd be kind of weird not to have the Golden Goddesses at least mentioned if Triforce is literally in the title, even though it does take place in a neighboring kingdom or something. I don't know if it's like neighboring, but it's not Hyrule, basically. Yeah, it's really weird to think about. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's fucking dead. I murdered him. Poor bastard. I don't feel that guilty at all. It always feels nice to kill off phantoms. Yeah, and once you get the Phantom Sword, I probably mentioned this like 10 times, but you can actually start to kill them once you get the Phantom Sword. Yeah, I didn't throw it close enough to the wall, which is bullshit. Or maybe because the explosion like started off screen. I don't know. It worked the second time, so at the cost of skin being unburned. Now I have burns from the explosion on my entire torso, and now on my legs too. Poor Wind Waker. Wind Waker Link technically, but yeah. But yeah, again, I have mentioned this before, but I do like how they throw like curveballs at you, like as you go through the temple over and over. Like this time they're introducing a new type of phantom, and there's brand new floors to go through, and new puzzles, Yeah, there's that at least. I mean, I would hope they're new puzzles if they're on new floors, but you know what I mean. New types of puzzles. Oh yeah, and I finally remember what the last item is. It's a hammer, I believe. 'Cause I see something that looks like a type of switch that would only work with a hammer on the second to last floor. Yeah, it's kind of unusual to find a red potion in a giant chest like that. Huh. Well, yeah, how am I supposed to get to that? I don't know. I guess I'll just give up and go home. Yay, money! Oh yeah, I went to that treasure or that ship in the southwest quadrant. That's why I have more money than I did last video. I got some of the treasures from him and sold them off to the treasure buyer. So that's why my rupee count changed. Yeah, but thankfully, yeah, these floors really aren't too bad compared to the stupid fucking triangle, square, circle switch bullshit. These new floors really aren't that bad. I mean, yeah, I make a couple of dumb errors, but overall, it didn't feel like it was quite as bad. Again, overall. But yeah, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Okay, yeah, this floor I do, run into a little bit of trouble, but again, compared to like the circle, triangle, square puzzle from my last visit, I feel like it goes along pretty smoothly. Yeah, again, in comparison. Swift Phantoms, don't you have anything better to do than just walk around the same routes all day? Get a girlfriend. Jeez. Fucking losers. Fucking virgin losers. I bet all the Phantoms are virgins. What losers. But at any rate. Wait a minute. What's that right staircase there? Wait a minute. What is that? Wait, did I ever go in that area? Yeah, it leads downwards. Where does that go? Yeah, I guess I didn't really think to actually try. I'm not sure if I even noticed that when I was playing this. Yeah, what's with that right staircase? Well, whatever. Yeah, so so I think my current plan is that like good things where I have to like really go out of my way to go get them, like go to islands I would never normally return to. I'm going to just like at the end of some video, I don't know which one. Oh yeah, here's the teleporting thing. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, it's kind of foreboding. But like at the end of some video, again, not this one. Like I don't know which video, just a future video. A dark water loop. That's nice because that's one of the treasures, if you'll remember, that I could sell for 800 rupees. Yeah, and that's nice. The gold Phantom will teleport back to its original route, so you don't have to. It won't like change routes on you if it teleports to chase after you. So that's good. Yeah. So at the end of a video, I'll just like have a little compilation of me collecting. Oh, okay. Yeah, there. I didn't even like think to go down it and see what was down there. I guess. Huh. I might not even notice that it was leading downwards instead of up. I don't know. What secrets could possibly be lying down there? Whatever. It's fine. I'm sure. Well, it's just like that one Mario level in the desert level of Mario 64. It's just like that, except not quite. With a lot more stealth and a lot less kleptos. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that little buzzard thing is called, or whatever, vulture. I don't know. Thing is called it's called klepto, I believe. Like a kleptomaniac. I don't wanna. Yeah, it doesn't even go out right away. You still have like 10-15 seconds. Yeah, but I thought maybe I could just maybe do it in time, or I guess I just want to see what it did first. I guess I should have realized it just made a bridge appear. But yeah, if you're fast enough, like if you're lucky and fast enough, I don't know, you might be able to get to it in time. Especially if you have that whole unearthed beforehand, yeah. But shit, what was I saying? Fuck, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Before I made that Mario 64 joke, what was I talking about? Gosh. Oh yeah. So at the end of some video, I'll just make a compilation of good things where I have to like really go out of my way to get them. I'll just tack it on at the end of the video, no commentary because I won't really have anything interesting to say. So I'll probably just end up doing that. Oh yeah, and here's the answer to that. I believe I actually like asked about this. Yeah, if you just go up to like a different like upper platform, they can't chase you. They just give up. So that's interesting to know. And the next floor will be the last one. Well, the one after that has the chart, but I just literally just go to a chest and open it. Yeah, so this is the last like real floor. Well, isn't that convenient? That you just so happen to have that feeling and being totally right about it. Yay! No spikes. But yeah. So yeah. Shit. Wait, what was I talking about again? Okay, this is actually concerning that I keep losing my train of thought this easily. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well. Oh, right, yeah, so the good things. Yeah, so I just, it would just be stuff without commentary. Okay, I'm not mentioning that anymore. At any rate. So yeah, so I hope I actually, I hope I do actually manage to go back and do full sword. Even though I'm going to be playing the games out of order, which normally would make me like, I need to play the games in order, but yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's not too big of a deal, I suppose. Because, normally I'm really fucking anal about that sort of thing. That's why, for the most part, I've been following the timeline, up until now. Started with Skyward Sword, I think, Fourth Sword is the second one, right? Oh, no, it's the third in the timeline, I believe. Like the pre-split part of the timeline. I believe it goes Skyward Sword, Minish Cap, Fourth Sword, and then Ocarina of Time. So I did Skyward Sword and Minish Cap, had to skip over the Fourth Sword game, and then did Ocarina, and then Wind Waker, and now this game. Just going off to do the adult timeline first. So so normally I'm pretty fucking anal about following the timeline, but if I have to, do the yeah, it took a while for him to like teleport in, to actually like appear. Yeah, so if I have to go a little bit out of the timeline for like 4 swords of all games, then it's fine. I won't lose too much sleep over it, Yeah, especially since it's really not that like important of a game. Like, there's really not too much lore to it. It's literally just like, Vadi's here. He kidnapped Zelda. Go rescue her. Oh, okay. Now you rescued Zelda. The end. Like, that's literally it. There's no towns to go to. Like, there's no, because like Twilight Princess has like a lot of, a lore. Like, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, maybe you actually kind of lost on a couple things. But yeah, like Ganondorf. Like, I believe Ganondorf actually like kind of like talks about like some of the events of Ocarina of Time, doesn't he? And I know it's important because he doesn't recognize Link because he never encountered him, and because like I presume that like in the child timeline, like he like Link somehow gives like information to get Ganondorf arrested. Is kind of vague on what the hell that even means, like what he does, but apparently he and Ganondorf never meet face to face. So in Twilight Princess, when Link confronts him, he talks to him like he has no idea who the fuck he is. Just like, oh, this adventurer kid that's been causing like a thorn in my side. Who is this punk? He has no idea the significance of who he's facing. And they go, but then in Wind Waker, he does. He knows full well about Link and like the importance of like all that shit going down. And so some games are like actually like important to the lore. Even before the whole timeline thing became like official, you could still piece things together. Like, okay, Wind Waker definitely takes place after Ocarina of Time because Ganondorf explicitly talks about this sort of stuff like like getting defeated, and like the prologue talks about how Ganondorf was sealed away, etc., etc. So I like that. The Great Deku Tree appears, that sort of thing. But with the original 4 Sword games, it's just like I don't want to use this word, but it's like the best word I could think of to describe this. It's like filler, essentially. It's just like, oh, Vadi's here. Go defeat Vadi. Okay, you defeated Vadi. Now Zelda's safe. Because for those of you who haven't played 4 Sword, the original one, or like watched a playthrough, there's no like there's no towns, there's no like cutscenes. I don't think after you after like the opening one. Like it's literally just like the opening cutscene, and then like there's like a mini map. You like go to the dungeon, beat it. You go back to the world map. I mean, not mini map, world map. Go back to the world map, choose your level, defeat the boss in there, go to the world map again. And I don't think there's like any cutscenes until after you defeat Vadi. It's like an hour game, you know, like an hour or two, and then you're done. You know, there's nothing intricate about it. So I think that in particular will make me not really give a shit about playing it out of order. I mean, it's too late now. Like, there's nothing I can really do about it at this point. It's a little too late. So, yeah, I'm not going to go anal over it, you know. Yeah, it's kind of weird how the clock actually ticks down in this room. It's a little unusual. But yes, yeah, fire is going to appear there later. But not in this video. For now, it's just the Northeastern Sea Chart. Yay, now the entire world is revealed to me. It's pretty small. Around the world in 80 days, around the world in less than 80 minutes. But yep, so got the last chart. Now the entire map is open up to me. So with that in mind, I'm gonna call it a video. So yeah, the golden phantoms are kind of cool. They teleport straight to you. It's actually really unnerving and kind of stressful, you know. I mean, getting spotted by them is always kind of stressful unless you're like right outside a safe zone, but still. But not really much else to say. Just went through the Temple of the Ocean King again. You know, there's really nothing I haven't said about the temple. You know, it's nice when it throws curveballs at you, etc., etc. I said all this stuff before, so I'm not gonna repeat it again. So next time I'm gonna explore that the second optional island, well, second and last optional island in the southeastern part of the map, and then I'll go to the northeastern part and explore one of the optional islands there. I think there's two in the northeastern part, two optional islands. But yeah, until then, that's it for so that's it for this video. See you next time. Bye bye.